It's a random night in July, question mark, and we decided to keep working on these rankings that we wrote up many months ago, weeks ago, however long in the future this video takes place. Oh no, was that a let? Did I tip it off? Okay. Anyway, uh, I'm
Hint,
joined.
hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I'm joined by Carl and Ryan, the two geniuses behind these combined rankings. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Doing fantastic.
Love to hear it. Uh,
I'm just happy to be here.
well, I'm
A
happy to
lot,
hear it.
a lot better than I was a month ago. Let's put it that way.
There you
Yeah,
go. That's what
right.
I like to hear.
Where we're hoping.
Um, we've put the right hand side of these rankings into the rearview mirror, and we are now on to the left hand side of these rankings, aka 1 through 6. Uh, Including ties. So maybe they're not technically numbered that way. Anyway, um,
Don't overthink it.
I can't help it. We're gonna look at Walker and or Mike's teams. So let's shuffle on down the line here. Looks like Big Mike is on deck. Um, Carl was the low man. He had Big Mike ranked eighth. I had him at seventh. Ryan was up to fifth. Fantasy Pros, the weirdos that they are, had him right in the middle at sixth. So, Carl, please defend yourself. Tell us about Mike's team.
Well, all in all, I think Mike's got a pretty solid team overall. Where he really kind of falls down, as far as I'm concerned, is the running back room, which I totally see what he was trying to do. I mean, guy came out of the draft with 7 running backs. He's basically throwing things at the wall, hoping something will stick. I get it. Don't hate it under the circumstances. I can't rank it all that highly. I don't particularly like any of the running backs he's got. Um, don't love his quarterback in Justin Herbert. He's fine, nothing special. Um, Running backs like you see there, Javonte Williams might be something, but they've been telling us that for years. Believe it when I see it. Tank Bigsby and Travis Etienne, both on the same team. Like maybe one of those guys becomes something worth having. More than likely, if they both stay healthy, we just have timeshare hell.
Yeah, wax on, wax
What's
off.
Devin Neal? Anybody?
He's
Moving on.
rookie in New
Uh,
Orleans. I knew this.
yeah, and he's now third string because they signed Cam Akers. Or worse, because Kendre Miller's still there. Like, he's nothing. Um, Nick Chubb is the one running back that to me is, let's say, noteworthy because of what he maybe could be. He's now, going to be 2 years separated from that massive knee injury. Is he back? Hard to say. Don't know that I'd bet on it. He's 30. He's a running back. But if he's healthy, if he's back, if he can run like he could before the injury, you're on to something there. That will be the steal of the entire draft if he's back. But moving on from the running backs, wide receivers are just amazing. Mike has easily my favorite wide receiver group in our entire league. It's a wonderful combination of guys that have already proven themselves and guys that have phenomenal amounts of talent that haven't or it hasn't quite clicked all the way yet. Like it's just a great group. Ton of talent, ton of upside, ton of proven production. Just really nothing bad to say about it. Um, Mark Andrews is fine. Not that exciting. Definitely not bad. And then moving on to the defense. Overall, I think the defense is pretty good. Don't exactly love what he did at defensive tackle and corner, our two new positions, but D line, D back, and especially linebacker, I think he's looking pretty good. I really do like his linebackers a lot. One more thing I will touch on real quick is a couple of trades he was involved in. We already know from a previous video that he traded a 16th. He traded a beer for Cody's 16th round pick, which turned into Devin Neal, which we've already established. I don't know what that is. Whatever. It's a 16th round pick. It's a beer. It's a nothing trade. Like, whatever. Don't care. The other trade he was involved in was actually with me. I gave him Travis Etienne. I received Jerry Jeudy and the pick that turned into Ramondre Stevenson. I'm biased, of course. I was involved in this trade. I do feel that I got the better side of this trade. I like Stevenson better than Etienne. And obviously, I also picked up Jerry Jeudy, who is probably a starting caliber wide receiver most of the time. So I think he got the raw end of that particular trade. And I think the other one was a push because, again, it was a beer for nothing. So, yeah, that's what I got on Mike.
So I'm going
I
to
took
jump in
advantage of
here.
your friend Mike. How dare you?
You goddamn right.
So I want to jump in here and kind of go to Mike's defense here a little bit. Obviously, his wide receiver group is fantastic. His running back group has a lot of question marks in it. I think Carl was not quite right in his D tackle. I think Williams is a fantastic D tackle for that spot. The rankings that I have for him has him as a top 5 D tackle. And so I think that's really great. His linebackers are great. His DBs are great. Cornerback, his single cornerback, not as great. But it can be okay with the other pieces that he has. So that's why I have Mike a lot higher than the other two. Is his defense?
Benny?
Yeah, gosh, I don't know how I ride the line between you guys. That kind of is where I'm at. So, I like the defense.
You don't have to say anything if you don't have anything useful to add.
No, I know.
He has to
I'll
say something.
you poo-pooed Justin Herbert. I will say Justin Herbert is one of like 2 or 3 quarterbacks in this league that really benefit from that additional 2 points per touchdown pass. So that's probably a big win for Herbert and Mike.
Shit, I forgot we did that.
We did that. And to Ryan's point, Snead might be in trouble because I think he's got a weapons charge on him. So we might have to see what happens with L'Jarius Snead. So otherwise, yeah, banter. So there you go.
All right.
All right. Next on the old chopping block, we're looking at Walker. Now, Walker, again, suffered from a pretty wide scattershot of rankings here. Ryan was the low man at 11th. I was the high man at 2nd. Carl was right in the middle at 6th. The folks at Fantasy Pros have him at 3rd. God, we are geniuses. Ryan, please justify this atrocity of a ranking that you've gave.
Yeah, I really don't like the makeup of Walker's team. He's got Josh Allen. He doesn't need Jared Goff on his team at the draft. I mean, he can easily play Allen until Allen's by, pick somebody up on the waiver wire, and then drop that person the very next week when Allen's back on the field. There's not a reason for him to roster a second quarterback here. His running back group is okay. He's got some rookies that could do some or have some impact this year with Harvey and Judkins. Still remains to be seen. And Brees Hall and Josh Jacobs both starting to get older and never have been a consistent elite type that that where they're at in their age is going to really be a factor, I think. He's got CeeDee Lamb, best wide receiver on his team. After that, everything kind of falls off for him. tight end, Brock Bowers, is a great pick. Loveland could be a very good tight end. Again, does he need two of them right away at the draft? I don't know that he does. And then his defense, I think, also hurts him. He doesn't have that D tackle position locked in right now. He doesn't have that cornerback position locked in right now. Two positions that we said going into this draft that we were going to be having a new change that we made. So I really don't love his roster makeup, and that's why I have him as low as I do.
So I'll say that roster makeup is a big part of what knocked him down for me too. The lack of a defensive tackle and a corner coming out of the draft really hurt him. Um, uh, I got to agree with you on the like the wide receivers after CeeDee Lamb. It goes downhill real quick. I mean, we talked about it a little bit when we talked about Ryan's team with the Buka, looking at the Bucks receivers like Jalen McMillan. That could be something, but this year he's almost certainly at best the third guy behind Evans and Godwin for most of the season. So like I don't love that wide receiver room outside of CeeDee Lamb. I do think I'm a little higher on the running backs than you are, Ryan. Josh Jacobs is a damn good running back until he proves otherwise. People have been, turning up their nose at Josh Jacobs his entire damn career, and he just keeps on putting up fantasy numbers. It's just what he does, apparently. I figure either Harvey or Judkins, at least one of those dudes, is likely to blow up. There's a non-zero chance both of them have great years. So I do like his running back room. And while I agree with what you're saying with regarding Goff and Loveland as far as not needing backups, I love what he's got at quarterback and tight end. I've got his pair of quarterbacks ranked as the best QB room in our league. Ditto the tight ends. You probably don't need a backup for Allen. That I can agree with. I think grabbing Loveland to go with Bowers is fucking brilliant. I mean, we know that tight ends are a position with a relatively low number of high end guys. He's got one of them. He's got the top tight end locked in, and he's got a guy who has a chance to be in that same, or at least close to that same tier that's now on his roster. Like I thought the Loveland pick was brilliant. I was a big fan of it. So that's kind of why I got him in the middle. A couple things I loved, a couple things I didn't like. Ben?
I know you guys were pretty strict on your right after the draft roster rankings makeup. So I'm late to the party, or maybe that's not the right word. Anyway, Derek Brown, he picked up off the waiver wire to be his starting D tackle. Huge pickup. Derek Brown might be the only D tackle in the league that has like 70 tackle upside, as well as 6 to 7 sack upside. So that's huge. That pencils him in as like a top 3 play at the position right there. He missed all of last year with a torn meniscus. I really like, the wide receiver room is a little bit thin. I think that's pretty easy to work around. Everything else looks really good, guys. I really like this team. I really do. So I think he's probably got the best linebacker core. Definitely, top 2 or 3. So Walker's got a really good team in my eyes, anyway. So that's all I got.
Ben, I had him as the 6th best set of linebackers.
Really?
Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
Let me double. I have to go back and take another look here at what I.
I'm just throwing it out there. We can disagree. That's all right.
No, we can. I was just looking at
You
it
can be
and
wrong.
thinking
Cool
what it
with it.
was. Yeah, I had him as number 1 set of linebackers, so that was me. Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like I said, you can be wrong.
Yeah,
Like that.
no, for sure. But yeah, that's the beautiful thing about
think
fantasy
that's it for
football. We get to wait 16 weeks and see how it all plays out. So,
Ben, this is July, remember?
I mean, like 16 weeks of the season, right? Like,
Gotcha.
see who wins at the very end. So, um, anyway, yeah.
All right, guys, till next
Cool.
time.
Yeah, until next time.
Yeah.
Go
Next time it'll be.
fantasy. All right. Bye.